Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always. And happy Thursday. I don't know, maybe there's a special holiday going on right now. I don't know. Is there any British holidays going on? Maybe like a National Daffodil Day or something stupid like that? In November 2023. Nope. Okay, apparently that's not what you want to search. If I want to search, because I just got adverts for going on holiday. Do I stream daily? No. I have a real life disability that I deal with, and though I've tried to do like multiple days in a row, I haven't successfully done that yet. I tend to stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Nope. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's it. Whoops. That's a good sign. Forget your stream schedule. But I'm back, and we're back with Code Veronica X, PlayStation 2 version specifically. I play on real hardware as well. Last time we left off, we had done what is essentially the first big chunk of the game, which was the island prison, and we took a plane ride, and we dodged the bullet with Steve. Oh, it got a bit like, hang on. Like, pull your collar. And we've crashed into Antarctica now. Now, I've beaten this game once via the 360 version of the HD remaster, but I don't remember how long the whole game is, so I'm actually not sure how much we're going to stream today. We're just going to kind of go with it. I did find something interesting. I was looking on stream as well, I got distracted, is that there's the category for the base version of this game and a category for the HD version, which are actually labeled separate. But I'll be honest, most people are not streaming. Like, some people are streaming the HD version, but some of the people in that category absolutely are not. Twitch categories can be funny sometimes, like when you're trying to find a game and it just has like multiple entries, or you can't tell which one's a remake or not. Here, let's get into this though. I gotta check my audio levels. I'm not in the market for anything. How do I move my eyes? I don't know, man. This is just something you just learn instinctually, I guess, you know? I have no idea. Okay. Alright. Let me check my... I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit.
Resident Evil.
No, I think that's too much. There we go. I know what you meant. Good. 55. But I know. Do you want your immersion broken? It's Pt.3 stuff. It's done in the most like hackneyed scuff way, so I kind of don't want to admit it. But at one point, I need to make a new version of this. And I plan on doing like a behind the bag, as it were. And I'll go more into that, but I need to get supplies. Alright, so yeah, we're literally at starting part 2, which is right after the main chunk of the game. It's interesting, because when you beat the prison island, which is a big chunk of the game, and it's a very big landscape, just because they spread out the content. Like, it's about the same amount of content, probably, as you would have done in Resident Evil 2. Not even the whole game, but they spread it out into kind of, like, multiple branching paths. And it feels like, oh, the game's going to wrap up, and then this happens. Like, you think you were going to swap characters at the end of that, and then no, there's more. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, good. I was worried this cutscene wasn't gonna play. Oh no, Steve! Is your choker okay?
Hey, wake up, Steve. Oh. Oh. We're still alive.
Beta black. Yep. Steve! Hands off! What's that electric piano chord for?
Thanks.
It's so weird. He's getting... I'll have to recap this because, and just in case you missed it.
Plane's trashed.
Okay, well, we'll finish the cutscene.
Well, let's split up and
He's
find
getting
another way
handsy,
off
this boy.
Oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it! Okay, we're not in the best of shape. Straight up, I think I used all the healing items I had. But in the last cutscene, Steve got a bit too handsy with us. Okay, alright, well, we might as well check the way Steve went first. Emergency evacuation feeder storage restricted area. Wait, so how did he get in there? Or did he go the other way? But it's you're riding in the like cargo plane and Claire falls asleep and they start playing romantic music and then Steve, like, while Claire's asleep, tries to kiss her. And not even like peck on the cheek, full on lip stuff. And man, times have changed because I don't think that scene was wasn't weird. It was still weird back in like 2000. Oh. Well, that's a fun room. But it's even more weird now. There's certain bits of this game where I could see some part of Capcom maybe being a bit apprehensive about remaking it. No, I don't think that should stop them, honestly. Okay. It's been a bit, so I'm just making sure I remember all the buttons. Okay, you're clearly not dead. But look at all these clearly not dead well, you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I like that camera. Hey, thing about me, I actually really like fixed and static camera angles when it's done well. Because of kind of a lot of the industry just deciding that tank controls were bad, even though we were using them for years. And they were fine, and in fact they worked really well with this style of camera system and this more like methodical, slow-paced game. Just reviewers suddenly were like, oh, I don't like them anymore. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, what the fuck happened there? Oh no. How did I miss both of them? Okay, how? That's not the button. I've played a lot of different survival horror games on this channel, which has caused me to they all do slightly different things with what button opens the menu, which one opens the map, or pauses the game, or goes to like an option menu, things like that. Oh shit. Okay. There are only useless books. God, it's really foggy in this room. I guess it's them trying to kind of mimic how cold it is. Like it's supposed to be ice. A bed. Must be in workers' lodgings. Just... Getting the first aid spray, though, I think that was worth it for that room, so I don't mind. I need to find an item box in the save room, though. So I think at this point I should go back to the handgun. Do you play all the Resident Evil parts? So, I'm still kind of debating it, but the plan is to kind of go through all the mainline games. Where is this? So, on streaming wise, we started with is there a But yeah, we started Resident Evil 1. No, we specifically played the DS version, Deadly Silence, just for kind of like the funsies of it. Alexander's memo. And then we did Resident Evil 2, the Nintendo 64 version, just again for funsies, and because that's kind of a miracle port that even exists. And then yes, I did Resident Evil 3. I think that was the GameCube version I did. But I don't, for example, plan to go into every side game, because that's quite a lofty goal, you know. That's Resident Evil Gaiden, Gun Survivor, Gun Survivor 2, though. I do want to look at Gun Survivor 2. Dead Aim. Dead Aim we probably will look at. I just need to get a smaller CRT that I can have in my streaming room, that I can make sure to get good video out of. But for example, I don't see myself playing Resident Evil 6, for example. And not even Resident Evil 5 outside of a very specific thing I want to check. But yeah, most of the mainline ones we will do on stream for sure. Okay, let's read this. Okay. My father, Edward, discovered the mother virus in cooperation with Lord Spencer, who was also a nobleman. They studied it for the purpose of military use. Trying to remember what his weird laugh is. Okay, I'm not going to keep that. Eventually, their study took shape. They named a variation of the mother virus the T virus. To camouflage their research, they established Umbrella Chemical Inc. I majored in biogenetics and have been involved with the top secret project supporting my father's research. However, my research went through a difficult phase and my father died in the middle of the project. We are now at a major disadvantage against other researchers as there is great competition in the field of T-virus research. I have disgraced the honourable name of the Ashford family that our great ancestor Veronica established. If nothing is done, Umbrella will be taken over by Spencer. I must expedite the project to its fullest without being detected by Spencer. After much thought, I decided to establish a large-scale advanced research facility. It will be located in the transport terminal that I created by using the abandoned mine in the Antarctic. Within the facility, I'll have a room built. It will be similar to the design of my mansion, the legacy of the late Trevor. I will be able to cherish my sweet memories there. Trevor. Is that the Resident Evil 0 guy? I think that's the guy from Resident Evil 0. He's like the main villain in that one. For security purposes, this confidential project will be given a code name. It is the name of the beautiful ancestor of the Ashford family, Veronica, whom I wish to revive so badly. I am confident that the results of my research will be as glorious as her name, and that honor will be restored to the Ashford family once again. Good of you to just, you know, write down everything you're gonna do. Yep. Okay. Is there a light switch in here? It's locked. No keyhole can be found. I don't know what that sound is. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that would be causing that sound, but... fair enough. Okay. God, I think I used up, like, all the grenade launcher ammo as well. Alright, so first, I'm gonna... oh. Let me combine like that. There we go. So we'll start off putting that there, and then that there, and this up here, and... oh, I'm actually quite low on some resources. I gotta be more careful. We'll take the knife. It's annoying how dark this game can get when you lose the lighter. If you go for the lockpick. But there's extra stuff if you go for the lockpick, so... I don't know if I would do the whole game on stream, but I want to check out the HD remaster with the different lighting engine, because I kind of remember it not actually being as dark in some areas. Alright. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta... I don't even know what's hitting me half the time. Oh, hang on. Oh, I should use this. Oh, and we're already at danger. Off to a great start here. The fuck? I'm poisoned already? This part is so dark. I feel like you do turn on, like, lights, though. Oh, okay. Okay, not poison this time. Let's look at the map layout. Okay, I know this is locked. I just want to see what it says. Mining room, okay. Okay, so straight up we can't even go this way around. Anti-BOW gas, handle with care. Okay. It's weird how little I do remember of this part of the game. You know what? I don't think I should do that bit yet. Oh, fucking blind spots. Okay, I'm trying to save some ammo now. And the knife is actually tremendous in this game because it can hit enemies like multiple times. Oh wow, you're dead already. Maybe I shouldn't come down this way yet. I'm down here already. I wish this game had like stereo audio at least. But I'm pretty sure it does not. No, it says it does. But they don't do positional audio that often. There we go. That's how good the knife can be in this game. Take the mining room key. Yes. What the fuck? Oh, what happened there? You like... Okay. Maybe they've made them stronger. I feel like their grab range has gotten better. Oh, not good. Taking too much damage already. Ah, I forgot this was a weapon in this game. I completely forgot about the assault rifle. Okay. Missiles are lined up here. Take the detonator, sure. It's locked. You know what? This is the Magnum. That's what's there. Hang on, that's the wrong button. Yeah, it's... That's the Magnum, but Claire doesn't get the Magnum. And that's the Magnum that if you don't put the fire extinguisher in your item box, then you're screwed. Can we do this? Oh, nope. You know, screw it. I'm just gonna... Yep. There is also, like, lack of music as well. But that's probably on purpose to kind of match the everything being off. Okay, we'll check this door first. Oh. That was not a great camera angle for that. Oh, fucking orange caution already. The thing is, I've noticed that green herbs are, like, shockingly easy to miss in this game because they're colored different. The models are, like, really dark looking for some reason. Like, oh, you know what? I didn't even see that. That one there, I didn't even see. I was just hitting buttons. Granted, I think we are supposed to turn the lights on to this place at some point. Okay. Is there a generator in this room? No. I've... There we go. No, not there. It was this way, wasn't it? Yes. Finally! Oh. Still kind of dark though, but hey. Alright, I'm just gonna have another look around here. See, look, I didn't even see this one. You know, I should have combined these herbs, but whatever, I've done it now. That was probably on purpose though, for like this area to be that dark. I feel like I've barely found any red herbs in this entire playthrough though. Like maybe there are more than I think, but I feel like I've only found 2. Okay, well good we checked. Oh look, there's another herb. Yeah, they hide them a lot more in this game than they used to. Like, sure, you'd get stuff that was just hidden when you would examine, like, bookshelves and things like that, and they wouldn't have a visible item. But just the way the lighting works and things like that. There we go. We've got a full stack if we need it. Oh, finally. Have some light. And some music. That's cool. Oh, nothing over there. There's a hole shaped like an octagon. There's no this poison gas in case of emergency seal off. Yeah, well. That's a big thing for later on, surely. Okay, so... I think I'm... Yeah, I think I'm going to go back for now. I think it's the room with the weird bugs in it, though. A monster might have been the killer. Maybe. You never know, Claire. Could be onto something there. I'm trying to think if I'm going to save or not here. Oh, look. See, there was a... I did not see this herb at all when it was dark in here. So that must be intentional. Definitely feels like they knew you would not have a lot of healing items at this point. Okay, before we do that... Let's see, I'm gonna put some these away for now. Oh shit! A rat! Butler's letter. Sir Alfred, please forgive me, as I must tell you of my abrupt departure by leaving this letter. I first served your father, Lord Alexander, and have for so long shared in the joys and sorrow of the Ashford family. Lord Alexander disappeared unexpectedly 15 years ago. Then an accident during an experiment took the life of our dear Alexia. You were forced to become the master of the family at a very young age, and nearly lost your sanity from the sorrow of having lost all your family members at once. There was nothing I could do, and I felt powerless. My first thought, that I should kill myself to apologize. I then realized it would have been an insult to our dear Lord Alexander and Alexia. In the other world, Scott Harmon. There is a switch. Also, like, hey, your dad and sister died. I'm probably the closest thing to family you know. And I thought to make up for it. Like, so, it's like, I don't think even evil, weirdo Alfred would have liked that. Take the plant plot. Oh. Well. Wonder who that could be. Haha! The machine room key. Okay, I am gonna save. Considering how many safe ink ribbons I have, I think we're fine to save at this point. And I think for the Chris part of the game, I believe he does find more. That'd actually be kind of cruel if they didn't give you more items when you got to that part of the game, so surely they do. I think that's a sign of just how long this game is, because I don't think you would... you get way more ink ribbons in this game than I think you do any of the ones before it. Okay. Please don't be poisoned? No. Okay. What the fuck is hitting me? Oh, there's like one above me. This game also likes to respawn enemies in areas a lot. Okay, let's just... What was in here? I think I might have like come in here and then left. I don't remember. Oh yeah, this room. Okay, turns out there's a lot more bloody in here than I realised. Okay, you know, considering it's light in here now, I should look around in case there were... Oh wow. I didn't even see that. I was just hitting the button randomly. There we go. Oh, worker's diary. October 30th. When I joined Umbrella Inc., I thought that I'd be able to live a carefree for the rest of my life, being employed by this huge corporation. Oh boy. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I asked for a position change, but they completely ignored me. It feels more like a prison. Work is extremely demanding, and there's nothing fun about it. I'd rather be dead. November the 3rd. My hard-earned vacation was cancelled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower due to a mistake made by the facility head, Alfred. That fool doesn't deserve forgiveness. He doesn't even treat us like human beings. November the 5th. I heard an interesting story from a guy who's been working here for over 8 years. He must be awfully patient. He said there's a man who's been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell located deep below here. People call him Nosferatu, and are definitely afraid of him. What an absurd story. Yeah, that sounds weird. That couldn't be true. November 10th. At midnight, I woke up to an ominous growling sound that seemed to be coming from deep underground. I'm so pathetic to have been frightened by such a foolish story. Then again, I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity if they were confined to a place like this. Yeah, you had a rough go at it, didn't you? Okay. Oh, look, yeah, there is some stuff here. Anything there? Nope. Okay. Okay, I think we're good with this room now. We got the extras out of it. Okay, yes. I have not checked this one. I went in this room and then went, I'll wait until I have the power back on. Yeah, it's weird. I remember the Chris portion of this part a bit. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, I forgot it can hit walls and stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. Giving me a lot of green herbs and not any red ones for some reason. I think I've picked up like 6 so far. Yeah, I'm just going to combine these just to make a little bit room. I can use this. Okay, that must be for puzzle later on. And however we get in there, we can't do it yet. I like how he stops making noise when you go around the corner. He's just like, okay, I can't see her anymore. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're above that room. Okay. Where did Steve run off to, though?
Claire!
Oh!
It looks like there's an Australian observation base about 7 miles away from here. That should be our target.
Great news. And take a look at that. It's a digging vehicle. If we break the wall with it, we might have a chance.
Okay, let's do it!
He's so pumped. It's still funny because I double checked. I can't remember if I did this on the stream or not, but Steve's supposed to be like 16, 17. But he's like way too technically proficient. He knows how to use a plane and this. And some of his writing does explain. Oh yeah, here's the scene.
Steve, watch out!
I think I missed it. There's an earlier scene where he just like openly stares at Claire's ass. And I think that's like the first time they meet. He does that. Where he moans about my family.
It's all my fault.
Don't say that.
Yeah, it is.
Listen to me. We'll escape from here. Together.
You should have kicked his ass, Claire.
Come on. We've got to shut off the gas. If we split up, we'll have a better chance of stopping it.
Okay.
Steve! Don't forget. We'll get out of here. Together.
Okay. Well, I think it was down this area. I think there was somewhere where we could do shaft the gas. I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah, okay. Might as well stop off and put some stuff away again. Damn it. No, no. fucking leave me alone, guys. Oh. And there's still some on my back. How do you get them off? I think these are technically moths, not butterflies. Feels like this is a Resident Evil 2 callback to that optional area you can go to, and there's like the giant moth in there. That I don't think anyone remembers. There's still one on me. Is there anything I can do about it? Guess not. Oh man, we're like swimming in items now. Okay, I'm gonna put this one away. Hopefully. Oh god, they do just respawn in here a lot. Okay, not poison at least. That's an annoying room. Even if you take the time to clear it out, you still... Okay, we're not poison, are we? No. Okay. Was it in here? Okay, I've got to try and remember. There was a room that had a gas mask in it. I think it's... Okay, I think it's this way. Oh, Yawn, the snake. Yeah, the snake from Resident Evil 1's cool. Not so much a fan of the spider boss, though. If you're smart enough, you can completely avoid even having to fight it. Oh! Good, good. Save some ammo there. I think it was in here. And there's dogs in this room as well. Shit, shit, shit. Jesus. How much health do you have? Oh great, and now I'm stuck. I think I'm gonna die. Okay, I've killed one. Oh. That shockingly was not very good against them. There's something else here. Alright. What kind of creature are they raising here? Maybe the explosive bolts would be better against these things. Is this a blue herb? Yeah. I don't think I've found a single red herb on this level yet. Oh, hang on. Store code. Take the barcode sticker? I don't know what that's for. And there's a fucking... There is a gas leak. Why can't I get the mask? Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not remember any of this at all. Control. Okay, I'm not quite sure where that went though. Was it in here? Yeah, you need to leave the bird up here to open it. Okay. Oh, we need a fire extinguisher for this, but this is optional stuff, and I think this is not even for Claire to do anyway. But yeah, that's the area where if you've left the fire extinguisher in the metal detector room, you're screwed, and you can't get the item in there. And I don't know if you leave it as Claire. I don't know if Chris gets an opportunity to pick it up or not. Oh. Okay, now I've got the gas mask. So now I think I can go into the room. It's weird how little I remember of this part, though. Like, I remember some of these rooms, but not any of the specific things you do. I do remember some of it as Chris, though. Oh, we don't have the fin for that yet. No leaving Steve behind. We tried. Okay, where's the crank then? Where would the crank be? I don't have one in the box. Where could it be, actually? I guess I could go upstairs now because I have the mask on. That's probably where I gotta go. I'm assuming you can't kill enough of those there for them to stop spawning, but... Oh, that room sucks. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There we go. Put this away for now. Keep this on me in case I find a red herb. Actually, I'm going to check something. Because of some of the dark, really dark areas, I have missed items. So, let me go to... Here we go. Okay. Okay. There's the sorting room. Yeah, that's the office. You know, I'm remembering how big this area is now. Wow, there aren't many red herbs here. Now that I'm looking. I think there's only 2 in this entire level. Which is crazy. Like, there are way more green herbs than there are anything else. Like, sure, that's typical, but... I feel like this game has a very small amount of red herbs in it compared to past Resident Evil games. Yes, we're going this way. I'm trying to think what I should use the assault rifle on, if anything. Because it's not good against the spiders. I don't know if I'm going to run into any more of them, but... Anything back here? No, it doesn't look like it. Take the valve handle, yes. Oh, hi, we're above that room. I forgot. Yeah, we found that memo that mentioned about the recreated mansion. I just remember how big this level is. We might not even be halfway through the game. Now that I think about it. It depends on... That's the thing I don't remember. I don't remember how long the Chris section of the prison island is. I assume it's not as long. But I don't remember. For some reason, I just don't really have a memory of what he does. When you swap to him. Outside of some of the stuff you do here. It's weird. I remember, like, most of the first island stuff. And I remember the Chris stuff you do here. Because there's a bit of character swapping as well. Where you can also kind of lose items or be items stuck on a character and stuff like that. What? Oh shit, it's a square valve. Fuck, where do we use that then? Not here, obviously. Hang on. Oh, wow. I did not remember this at all. I don't think I would have known about this without checking that. Okay, well, I shouldn't have come down here yet. I just need to try and get past the moth room again. I just want to check one more thing. Hang on. Let me check that. Nope. Huh. Fair enough. That's weird, because I don't think Claire gets a shotgun. I'm pretty sure that's for Chris. But I think Chris gets access to your item box or something when you swap to him. Oh, shit. They got one on me. No! Oh. I wasn't even looking at the door game. Come on. I'm probably to blame for that, though. Alright. Okay, yeah, we'll put that away for now. And we'll save. I think I meant to save here earlier and I didn't. But we have done a couple of things, so let's not repeat. Ant base, yep. Man, was it till Resident Evil Remake, like the first one, where we got proper animations for opening the iron boxes? Which is, probably a shame. I think that's the last, that might be the last Resident Evil game that had an item box. Like, not including remakes. Because after that is, 0, which didn't have any. And it probably should have. Okay, I just want to check if I've missed anything. No, I think I got most of the stuff there. This game just likes to hide too much stuff because of the palette. That's the only thing that really bothers me, is the color palette sometimes is weird. Like, I don't know why the herbs are so desaturated. It does make them, like, blur into the environment. That's the thing. You've probably noticed it with this playthrough that I've had things to complain about. And this is probably the most shaky kind of like mainline classic entry. Because I feel like once you get to past Resident Evil 4, those games, you know, wouldn't count. There we go. Okay, he's still stuck in there. And yep, that area's repopped. Where'd they even come from? Yeah, I'm gonna think when I'm gonna play Resident Evil 0. I have to think whereabouts I would position that. I feel like, I guess I would probably do that after remake. Because at this point, like, in terms of, like, classic style mainline Resident Evil games left after this, it is just Resident Evil Remake and then Resident Evil 0. And then, yeah, that's it. Not include any of the weird spin-offs. Oh, oh. That was some artful dodging. Shocked myself there. You know, I think when I did play through this the first time, I was staying at one of my sister's places at the time. I think we might have had to look up what you do with the crank there, because knowing that you had to use that machine, I could see a lot of players not putting the two together there.
We're safe now. Think again, Claire.
I shall enjoy watching you shriek in agony.
Not this time!
You gay!
Yeah, cross your arms. That's the best way to shoot. Oh, he's only mildly... Oh, never mind. I like at first he's only mildly injured
What was that?
for getting shot like point blank with machine guns. Oh, now loading. Oh yeah, this thing. If you look, the idea that this axe in the wall is keeping this guy in place doesn't make any sense. Because the other side of the handle isn't... You could just shimmy sideways. Also, he clearly wasn't that strong anyway. Because he, like... If he can break out already... Also, who was the guy strong enough to swing that axe and embed it in concrete, huh? Oh, Code Veronica, you're so goofy.
Let's get out of here. Are you ready? I'm gonna bust through that wall.
Go for it!
I actually don't think we're done with the Claire segment yet. I could be wrong. Or do you just like swap back and forth?
Right.
I like how nonplussed these people are to how cold it is.
Claire, maybe we can escape through there.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah, there's a bit of spoilers, but there's a part where you actually swap
Claire,
between
come on.
characters kind of
Finally, we can get out of this
back and
insane
forth.
place.
I hope I haven't messed up. Maybe I'm supposed to have gone and got that sniper rifle. Hang on. Let me check something. Doesn't really say. Okay. We didn't save that long ago.
Hurry up! Go, go, go!
Okay.
Okay, let's go!
Come on, let's go! What, are you scared? Move it!
Oh, good job, dude.
Steve!
Good job, Steve.
Hold on, I'll wait for that monster and come back.
Claire, forget about me. Run!
Okay, I'm not really prepped for this fight, but... There's no time for that. Jesus Christ. Okay. And I'm gonna move a bit. How are we doing on ammo? Okay, almost out of this already. I feel like this is probably the intended place to use it, though. No, that's not the right button. Okay, that's that used up. This is a weirdly, like, it's taken a while, but outside of that first hit, is this the strat? Just, oh, as long as you're behind him, he can't. I should probably swap to burst while I'm here. Ow. How much health does he have? I probably should have gone and got that sniper rifle. Alright, well, good thing I took this with me. Wait, what? I'm still poisoned? Okay, well, I'm probably going to have to reload the save here because I've used up almost all the ammo. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I'll still bring the assault rifle with me, but I'll probably... maybe explosive crossbow rounds? Oh,
Claire,
shit.
come on! Finally, we can get out of this insane place.
Are we allowed to, like... Nope. Okay, I need to, reset. Hang on. I have to be careful because my, upscaler cable doesn't always like me doing this. So, give me a sec. I'm just gonna, disable the game because I might have to turn my console on and off. For some reason, it... Even though it's supposed to, like, reset the game... It usually ends up, yeah, it goes back to, like, my front menu. We saved, what was it? It was, like, right before we used the crank. So, yeah, I know what to do different this time. Okay, just get back into game. Almost there. Hang on. There we go. Just have to get past all these logos. It shouldn't take long. Yeah, yeah.
Resident Evil.
Okay. So this is... Okay, so I've got to take this back to get cut up still. Let me just remember which way that is. Oh, yeah. That's weird. I used a blue herb in that fight when I was poisoned, and I was still poisoned. But I've barely found any blue herbs here. I think I found like 2. And I've already used one because I got poisoned by the spiders. And then there's the plant in the hallway where you pick it up and use it. Some of this part is reminding me of that review of this game. Well, it was not so much a review, but just a comment that was claiming that the PlayStation 2 version had like massive bugs and worse visuals. And their evidence was that, oh yeah, the PS2 version and the remasters have lower Metacritics. And I thought that was funny because obviously there's going to be other factors into those reviews than just the port quality. And some parts of this game like look okay for like 2001 PS2, and some of them don't. Some of them are like, yeah, these are Dreamcast assets. I might have said GameCube earlier when I meant Dreamcast. It's like, yeah, the PlayStation 2 version was probably reviewed worse because they didn't, you know, markedly improve any of the textures. And it's in some of the cutscenes, like the face models look fine, but definitely... There's definitely some textures on, like, the clothes that are, like, pretty rough. Where they kind of put the camera, like, way too close. Go up this way. Just skipping cutscenes now. Okay. Oh, I really should have... Okay.
Claire, what are you doing? Let's go!
Oh,
Are you ready?
weird. Oh, okay. I might have messed up again.
Hurry up! Go, go, go!
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one's weird. You actually free aim it. Which sucks with this this fog going on. Okay, I think it's empty. Yeah. shit. Oh, great. Well, if I die again, I'm just gonna hit not retry and change my loadout. Ow. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's annoying that picking up the sniper rifle, like, takes you out of there. Like, do they even let you leave the room at that point?
Resident Evil.
Okay. I get why there's a checkpoint there, just because you have to go through, like, multiple cutscenes. Okay. So first, we're gonna obviously put this away. Swap the knife for the bow gun. Put the knife away. Take these all out. Again, we haven't even had an opportunity to get red herbs yet. Okay, we're gonna combine. There we go. I'm gonna take the pistol with me anyway, just in case I need to rely on it. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't. Oh no, I guess the gas mask gets used up, so there should be enough room to pick it up. Well, we'll know soon enough. It was weird there was no noise there. Claire didn't react at all. Yeah, there's a couple of, like, lack of polishy moments in this game like that. Of just, yeah, you can leave items in the metal detectors. And it's such a problem that the manual at the start of the game tells you don't leave stuff in there. But you have to kind of, like, go out of your way to not do that. And then, yeah, not really prepping you for a boss fight, this area. The boss fight on, like, the plane, they do a way better job of prepping you for. But for this one, I am curious if you can leave the room after turning off the gas there. Because I'm getting the feeling you can't. Just in case. We've avoided the zombies in this route twice, but you never know. Okay, let's just make sure I wasn't poisoned. No. Okay. Ooh, okay, no, we did okay. go. Ah, third time's a charm, eh? Maybe you could have locked that guy up better and then just vaguely covering his neck with an axe. Okay, yeah, so they just take the... They take the gas mask out of your inventory. So what actually happens if you check this door? Oh, you can go back. Okay. But as soon as you pick up the sniper rifle, they're like, nope. I guess because it's only for this fight. Like, it seemed okay. I don't know how much damage it actually did, though.
Claire, what are you doing? Let's go!
I don't know why you listen to him, Claire.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was a good start. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh. Okay, lesson learned. You could get knocked off of this place. It's weird they bring you back here. It's not like there's anything to do aside from activate the boss. Well, that was a good start. Why does the blue herb, like, not work there? Okay, oh, shit. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to use this now. Shit. Okay, he's dead.
Steve! Are you all right?
Steve? You okay there?
Claire! You're alive!
Oh, you absolute beast, Claire, pulling this guy up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Failed
sorry.
you.
Sorry, eh?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
bud.
go.
I love that he doesn't have a Canadian accent at all, but he says sorry.
I swear I'll protect you next time, Claire.
Mate, don't bet on it. You don't know what this... you don't know what Claire survived before this.
We did it! We're finally out!
Look! There's a snowmobile over there!
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect! We'll be able to ride right over to the Australian base with this.
Yeah, let's go!
Whee! Oh, where are we going?
I won't forget about this, Claire.
She's talking there. You cannot actually hear what she's saying. Wow. I wonder what that dialogue is.
Alexia.
Oh, Alexia. Oh. Oh, she was alive all along. You couldn't have given her like any clothes in her tank.
Finally awake.
Like she couldn't have had a swimsuit on. Knowing this guy, probably not. I still think having a pink choker does not match her outfit at all. It really clashes. Oh, don't look, chat. Bit of side action there. Oh no. In the meantime, on an isolated island, Chris Redfield. ...
Following up on a lead given to me by Leon has brought me here.
Oh, he's climbing up like Big Boss. He's so heroic at climbing. I like they say an isolated island, but we know what island this is. As soon as we start playing. Also, good job with securing your gear, dude.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save you.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, so here's our character swap moment. Right, here we are. Back in on the island, we have his handgun, knife, all the accoutrements. Let's see.
I didn't expect to find another living person left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
You could call her a lady,
Have you
dude.
seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
I'm sure she's like 20
Did you
in
just
this.
say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Don't worry about her. I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not
I could
long
be
ago.
wrong, but I think you only get this
Well, I
cutscene
can't
if you
say
give
for
him the
certain.
HEMA stat.
She was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
I'm not actually sure how long. Oh shit. Oh no, it's fucking Tremor Worm again. I must save him. What do you mean save him? Dedicate a light on my right hand. It seems I can put a stone lid down. Two submachine guns are placed here. Aha, they do. Okay, so they do have some shared inventory space here. I was pretty sure that was the case. I just couldn't remember. Chris does have like way less inventory space though. Unless he finds his own bowgun though, bowgun ammo is going to be quite useless. Because it does not look like they've, yeah, they've not, like, deposited anything that Claire had on her. Right. Oh, hang on, I hit the button again. I didn't mean to. Might as well. Careful, careful. What is here? Okay. Whoops. I guess I've just got to evade for a while. Not doing a great job, admittedly. Oh shit, I'm dead already? Okay. Ah, good thing we saved, huh? Oh, weird. We didn't have music here the first time. I'm actually going to put this herb away for now. Oh, come on, that didn't hit. Interesting there's a blue herb down here. I don't even know if you can get poisoned in this section of the game. Whoops. What even hit me there? Oh, okay. Whew. Right, now we're here. Oh, interesting. The map's already, like, uncovered. Oh, weird. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, the self-destruct didn't actually destroy the island. It just blocked off a couple of doors. Oh. Sneaky. Okay. Some of this is coming back to me now. Yeah, Chris does go to some new, slightly new areas that I don't think Claire goes to. A manhole. It's tightly shut. I can't open it from here. What have we got here? Okay, no, we won't pick that stuff up yet unless there's an item box in here. There is, nice. I guess there must be poison enemies now, if they're giving me so many blue herbs. Lava burns forest, flows to sea, forms the earth. Okay, that must be... well, it's gonna be for something, but I don't know what yet. Open the drawer. Oh, okay, hang on then. Hang on. I'm gonna go pick up that stuff. I'm guessing we must get a shotgun pretty soon. It's interesting he gets bowgun stuff though. Because that just means he gets like access to an extra weapon really. Take a green herb, yes. there. Okay, let's read this again. Lava burns forest, flows to sea, forms the earth. So red to green, blue, brown. So red, green, blue, brown. Aha, interesting. Okay. Okay, I'll put this away for now. Same with this. We're doing really well on ink ribbons, actually. Holy shit. It's kind of a funny thing about Resident Evil games having limited saves. I think in the early games that was more of an issue. And then, yeah, you play some of the ones around this era and it's just, yeah, you'd have to be... Funny enough, though, I think Resident Evil Remake is more strict about them. So maybe not, maybe not. I might be making it up, actually. Yeah, I don't think actually they are that strict. I might actually need that replica Luger here, but let me look. What is over here? Oh, hello. We have a battery pack. Okay. Okay. Shit. Goodbye. Nice jump scare game. I'm a bit confused actually. Where am I supposed to go right now? This is definitely welded. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, some of this is coming back to me. It's just, it's been a while. I'm trying to think when it was I played through this. The Xbox 360 version on Xbox One. Take the chemical storage key, yes. There's a file. Report. Enhanced anti-decay alloy. Although we plan to utilize the enhanced anti-decay alloy called Deployed to create the storage capsule for the new BOW, we have had to cancel the plan. This is primarily based on the fact that despite its excellent resistance to all kinds of liquid, including strong acid, it easily dissolves when soaked with a mixture of the two chemicals. Clement Alpha and Clement... I never remember what that one is. We'll just say E. Due to the lethal nature of the new BOW, we cannot be too careful in choosing material for their storage capsule. We have instead decided to use Deploy to create the plate portion of the Eagle plate, which shines in indigo blue. Clement information. The A-type is used for gun maintenance and possesses no conspicuous characteristics. However, the E-type will change its color to blue at a certain temperature. It is an odd coincidence that the temperature is exactly the same as the date of completion of this training facility. Based upon our analysis of the E-type, we believe that Clement possesses more features. As new information is learned, we update this file. Okay. Anything over here where it's dark? No.
friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen.
Who is that?
The king was loved, but the queen
She's got some pipes on her, though.
feared.
Why that is broadcasting here, I don't know.
Alexia? No. She's already fully awake.
Oh. Wesker.
Chris, oh little fishy, come see my hook. Chris, I'm sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcome gift from me.
Now I remember.
Enjoy.
Oh, wait. No, I don't. Hang on, maybe I do. No, nothing hidden there. Anything up here? Oh, there is. I wonder if commands were given from here. Let's see. Okay, we'll check out this door first. I feel like those little tank things you actually fight. They're like drones or something. Oh. Aha. Oh. Unlucky. Oh, I kind of... Yeah, this is coming back to me. I'm going to go this way first, because I'm going to put the grenades away. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm not. Yes. He might, considering how early you find that. Oh. You might as well have just started with it. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, we've got the full heal with me if I need it. There's no response. Okay. There's bloodstain. Bio-experiments being be conducted here. Oh, interesting. They're actually giving us like slightly different camera angles on this. Trying to figure out. I guess that's not a fire you can put out. No, I'm pretty sure the only fire you need a fire extinguisher for is in that optional room. The doorknob is missing. I cannot open. Okay. Maybe you get through this section quite quick because they lock stuff off. I'm not sure. It is funny that there was supposed to be a self-destruct sequence, but it's only mildly destructed. Okay, we're gonna take the little elevator now, I think. I guess we can go check down here. Can we go anywhere? Oh no, I guess we can't. Wait. No, never mind. The map makes it look like you can, but no, the hole's actually way bigger. How much inventory space do we have now, by the way? Okay, I guess it doesn't go all the way down. I think it's like Resident Evil 3, they give you so much room once you get the side packs. You're on the second floor. Okay, we'll try the first floor, then the basement. Oh! Oh! Holy shit. They don't mess around. Trying to figure out if this game does like Resident Evil 1, where Chris is able to get headshots that Jill wasn't, but it does not look like that. God, it's so dark in these corners. I had a feeling there was something here, but it was... There was a little bit of praying going on there. Okay, yeah, that's a blocked door. Let's have a look in here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's weirdly a save... There's a typewriter there. Oh yeah, we've looked in there already. Dedicated to training completion, December the 8th. Okay, well, we do need to know that. And we can't do that yet. Alright, basement. This early Chris stuff's quite linear, actually. Not that I mind. Just a thing I'm noticing that we haven't had too much branching paths right now. And the ones we've had have basically been just instantly blocked off. Oh, nope, I forgot what the map button was again. Okay. Yes, handgun rounds for me. Man, I'm more ink ribbons. Flame rounds. Take the shotgun. Yep, classic. I'm going to put this back here though first. Because I think there's a handgun upgrade thing I can do over here. Unless it's not accessible right now. I'm not going to go too much longer though. Caution, breaker may, in case of failure, raise the lever is illustrated. Oh, okay. Never mind then. We'll look at that a bit later then. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, look at that. Red herbs. Which I don't really have the room to pick up right now. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to take one for now. Put the shotgun. You know, considering there's spiders up there, I'm going to take both of these, heal, and go get the shotgun ammo from the save room. Jeez, game. Okay, the shotgun not as good as I thought, apparently. Oh, 7 shots. I still didn't kill them. Oh. Oh well. We're not poisoned or anything, are we? No, we're fine. Okay, so yeah, put these away. I'm gonna keep that on me for now. Put one of these away. I guess maybe those shots when they're on the roof just didn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, let's see. I sometimes go over 3 hours, but I'm going to try and not do quite that long today. Don't want to be up too late. Yeah, we'll put that away for now. I am going to try and take care of the spiders here, though. Are you kidding me? When has a shotgun been this bad in a Resident Evil game? There we go. There we go. Still, that went really bad. Maybe it's like they don't take as much damage unless you go to the side or the back, maybe? I don't know. Guess you've never heard of hit detection game, have you? I did forget that you do go to new areas, though. That's a nice touch. 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, we don't get to read any of this. Oh! In the hub. You can, yeah, you can almost not see that from certain angles. There we go. Get a feeling they thought that was like a fun gimmick. Seems we control well, I don't know what that did. Wonder what's inside. Might as well go have a look. No idea what that did. I guess we'll find out. I'm just gonna swap to the pistol again. Okay, so we're back in the basement, so maybe I can get to the gun upgrade room. Okay, what we got here? Oh, the doorknob. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Load in. Oh, okay. I remember how these work. Yeah, they're like security cameras, basically. Yeah. Very strange. Holy shit, we die quick. You know what? Maybe I won't waste my ammo on the spiders. Okay. You know what? If those guys are going to show up there... I think I'm going to take this with me. Those feel like they're based off the Hunters from Resident Evil 1, but a bit different. Yeah, honestly, these spiders are just better to run past, it feels like. Especially because they keep resetting themselves. I'm trying to remember if you do get something to put there. For shotgun thing, but probably not. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Okay, we've already got that equipped. There's a keyhole. I hope that wasn't that key that opens that. Probably not, because it said like chemical storage. Alright, alright. Shit. Okay, only caution. Grenade launcher is definitely the way to go with those guys, though. Okay, we're still blocked off from that gun upgrade area. That must be way later. I forgot this. I forgot how much new stuff Chris sees when he comes here. Okay, well, more shotgun shells is nice. I just wish the shotgun was actually good. Maybe I'm just using it wrong, but it seems bad so far. Oh, that's what I need the key for. Okay. I should try and get back to that as soon as possible. That's a very Metal Gear Solid 1 feeling corridor there. I'll probably put the grenade launcher away for now as well. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh! Welcome to the stream, Alan. Actually, hang on. Now that I think about it, the doorknob gets used here. Yeah, up here. Maybe I should go do that first. Sorry, no, I do not speak any Spanish. No Espanol. My apologies there. But, when it comes to like non-English languages at school, they don't really teach Spanish here unless you go to specific places for it. I should probably learn a little bit of basic Spanish. I do have some Spanish-speaking friends. I think this room re-popped, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh! Got turbo zombies now. Okay. This part is actually closer to how older Resident Evil was structured. No, kind of like this smaller space and you go back and forward between areas. This is closer to like Resident Evil 1 style, which maybe that was the intent. Because you play as Chris. Like, oh, this is Chris bits, so it's more Resident Evil 1, and then the Claire bits slightly more Resident Evil 2 style. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. The tank object. Okay, good thing I went and come and got this. Oh yeah. I remember now. This is the game where you see this a lot. I left but what are you from the dream Morpheus? Do you mean Morpheus from the Matrix? Because no, I'm no relation. I want to mention this stuff here. Chris's height and weight. You don't get this much now. This was definitely a thing you would see a lot in the 90s in Japanese games. Soul Calibur is one of the... I forget which one it is, but in one of the Soul Calibur games, they have Siegfried's weight down as like 120 pounds. Something ridiculous. But if you look at Chris's height and weight here, 5'9", like, fair enough, but I think he was way taller. I think he's way taller than that in canon. But also, a guy this size, being 170, like, 177 pounds is quite light considering he's supposed to be, like, a military muscle man. Feels like he should be more than that. It's not as bad as... I can't remember which one it is where Siegfried... They put him down as like 5'2" or something. Okay, so now I'm going to go back for the key. Actually, before that... Okay, there's something I can do before that. Excuse me, sir. That's fine, because I don't think I have to go back that way. I'm kind of surprised I managed to dodge it the first time. Like 5'9", that's not... That's slightly... That's around what I'm at. I'm about 5'8". But I'm pretty sure Chris in canon is way taller than that. Yeah, first floor. Granted, he gets way bulkier in later games, but that's not the map button. There we go. Wait. Did the monster come from the fucking elevator? Fair enough. Will you take the turntable key? Yes. There is a file. Secret passage note. The underground passage which leads to the mansion where Alexia and I live has been badly damaged. Although I can never allow the unwashed to see Alexia, I cannot go on using the underground waterway that those local people made either. Oh yes, I think I'll have those prisoners build a bridge. It must be a glorious bridge that befits the perfection as Alexia. Of course, I must kill everyone who's involved in the construction of the bridge after it is done, so that no one will know about the existence of our mansion. But that is okay, as I have no such problem executing such matters. Once the bridge is complete, surely it isn't like all your staff that are like overlooking the prisoners also gonna know? Once the bridge is complete, I'll seal the mansion entrance door at the end of the underground walkway. The entrance of the walkway is locked by the dyed armor trick, ensuring the secrecy of the mansion. Okay. Lead 3 armies here and the path will open. Let me put this back on. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to... the basement. We'll do a little bit more. Okay, that took a bit too much ammo. But that's fine. You know, this is coming back to me. I remember that the Chris part of the game felt more structured and better than the Claire part here, where you're... You know, you have to travel across the map just to take one item to another area and all that shit. Okay, I'm not sure where the turntable key's for. That's probably a progress key. No. Depends what's in this chemical storage room. Excuse me, guys. It might be like a waste, but I'm going to save anyway. I've done quite a bit. Okay. We'll put this away for now. Just going to stick that down there. Yeah, we've got the replica Luger as well. I don't know what that's for yet. We have so much. We have so many ink ribbons. It doesn't hurt. Do some safety saving. Here we go. Yeah, 17, and we're probably going to find more. Okay, so from here I need to go back down and across the way. So, funny enough, that reminds me of Resident Evil 2, where the spiders are in Resident Evil 2, and they're actually incredibly easy to avoid in the one area they show up in. Because they only show up like a tiny bit in the sewers, and they're so slow. Oh yeah, I definitely won't be going for much longer. Just gotta find our next like main progress area.
Long time no see, Chris.
Wesker? He's still alive?
Still alive?
He's real
What are
happy
you
about it
doing
too.
here?
I came for Alexia.
Who?
An organization hired me to capture her.
Wait, you attacked the island. And my sister.
Oh, yeah. Back when Wesker didn't teleport. I think this is the guy who.
No idea how much I hate you.
I think this guy voices him in the remake as
Destroyed
well.
my plans. So now I've sold my soul to a new organization. Now die.
I don't know if. I wonder if it's ever explained what the organization is.
Here's a little secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic with Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
Oh no. Okay.
Alexia?
Oh no. The Bandersnatchers again. Okay. That's a good weapon for them. I think by lowering that one capsule, I've stopped it so a second one can't spawn now. Was this the turn style? Was that what this is for? Oh, it is. Okay, we won't do that yet. I'm gonna go in here first. I can't tell which of these is useful. Set the temperature, yes. Let's hang on. It was December. What was it? Hang on. It was like December the 7th, wasn't it? No. Okay. Hang on. I might have to look this up, actually. Oh, okay. So, Oh, I was close. I got the number wrong. Okay. It was the 8th of December. There we go. Oh no! Ow. Ow. Shit. Well. Oh shit, we're poisoned. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go back to the save room then. That's on me for trying to run out of this area. Where does this take me? Oh wow, this technically counts as a door animation, okay. Oh, never mind. This is nowhere near a save point. Okay, I'm gonna head back to save point and then I think I'll stop for the night because it's coming up to 1 AM. Yeah. Okay, that's on me. I'm gonna have to make sure to keep a blue herb on me from now on. I didn't know those things could poison. There's no point buying this one. If you just don't blindly rush, you can get past that one every time. This could be quite a few more streams now I think about it. This could end up being there we go. Like 2-3 more streams. Probably 2 at the minimum. The mine. There we go. I'm not going to put the blue herb in with these though because I don't want to use up the blue herb if I have to full heal. So yeah, we'll save here and then I'm going to wrap up. But I know where we're going next time. Okay. Okay, well. That was a great session today. Had some kerfuckery. I don't know if that's a real word, probably not. At a certain point there. But it's okay. Finally on to the back half of the game. And yeah, that's the weird thing I remember is that the Chris part is a little better. Though there are some annoying parts coming up near when you get to Antarctica, from what I remember. But who knows? Maybe I'll get there and it won't be as bad as I remember. Alright, so what'll be on the docket? So on Saturday, should be when I'm going to do my PlayStation Move sharpshooter stream. We're going to look at SOCOM Special Forces, and if that's not entertaining for long enough, we might swap to Killzone 3 for a bit. I do not plan on doing full playthroughs of these games though, unless something really interesting comes up. Though I've played Killzone 3 before, and though you get Malcolm McDowell, that game I don't think is going to have anything that's going to really warrant a full playthrough. And then we'll see what we'll do next week. We'll jump into Monster Hunter again. I just want to do a bit more off stream. Some of the like side quests for the lower levels that just unlock some extra hunt weapons and things like that, just to kind of get prepared for the last 7-star stuff that I think we've got to do for that game. So that might come in like a week or two time. But that'll do it for me. I hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead. And yeah, take care everyone out there. Hope you have a good evening or a day, or if it exists in outside of linear time, I hope that's a good existence for you as well. Yeah, bringing back a classic. Alright, see ya.